This makes it so much easier though. Do you want? Should I hold it here or should I hold it above it?
I think that's okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine.
So I can make it bigger.
What if I like? Oh no, maybe. What if I like turn it on its side? So like the camera's over here, so you can't really tell. So it looks like I'm looking at the camera, sort of.
That's a good idea.
Okay, it's gonna be like a slanted camera, but I do not care.
I did it in my kitchen.
I only do it at the school. I don't have a place to do it at my house.
Oh, I have to set it on a ladder.
That'd be funny. Like, I don't have it. I don't remember I intend to get her. I don't think I have one.
Hey
Hey,
guys!
No, I just like start right into it because. What?
I want to interrupt your speech.
No.
Do you want me to make it?
Now?
No. No.
I make it a little bigger. It makes it easier.
No.
I make it a little bigger. It makes. Oh my god! What? You want him to know? He doesn't care.
I don't know if he does. I can see him.
He'll be cheating on the He's like, just use your book. Okay. So this is big enough?
Yeah.
He's like, just use your book to finish. I was like, okay.
That's awesome. There is a huge problem in the workforce. Drug abuse in the... What am I trying to say? Okay. There is a huge problem in the workforce. Drug abuse in the workplace is an increasing problem that needs to be controlled. Drug users in the workplace pose a threat to themselves and others, but this can't be avoided by routine drug testing. This testing will ensure that the workers are not abusing drugs and hopefully dissuade drug use altogether. I have conducted research on drug abuse in the workplace, and I feel close to this topic because a family friend of mine suffered from an occupational accident while under the influence. Oh no. I'm totally lying. It didn't happen. I just couldn't find, I couldn't find like an example, so I just made one up. I don't
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point?
Taylor, do you have yours written?
For this?
Because I just used an essay I already had.
Okay. See, I knew that from my last one, but I didn't have anything as a persuasive. I've never written a persuasive.
I kind of tweaked Vincent's stuff a little bit.
His what?
His stuff. On when I was on doctor-assisted suicide. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I'm just going to change Vincent's name because I feel really bad about
Vincent. Do you want it like that?
Yeah, whatever works.
Is that better, Mr. Vincent?
Yeah, let's do it that way.
No, our cousin.
I know, I thought you were talking about Mr. Vincent too. I was like, Vincent died?
He was just here like 2 hours ago.
Okay, I'll try not to screw this up.
There is a huge problem in the workforce. Drug abuse in the workplace is an increasing problem that needs to be controlled. Oh my god, what are you doing?
I don't know what you keep doing. Just scroll. Oh my god, Claire, that's what I'm trying to do.
I didn't think of that. Okay.
I think you're holding it down wrong. I probably am.
There is a huge problem in the workforce. Drug abuse in the workplace is an increasing problem that needs to be controlled. Drug users in the workplace pose a threat to themselves and others, but this can be controlled by routine drug testing. This testing will ensure that the workers are not abusing drugs and hopefully dissuade drug use altogether. I have conducted research on drug abuse in the workplace, and I feel close to this topic because I had a family friend of mine who suffered from an occupational accident while under the influence of drugs. Workers using drugs can be dangerous to the people around them, including themselves. They will have slowed reflexes, which means they cannot react to things very well, and impaired judgment, which would be a problem if someone was, say, a doctor and they diagnosed someone wrong. I had a family friend of mine injured from operating machinery while under the influence of cocaine. He ended up having a stroke while operating the machinery, and he crashed the machinery. He had a spinal injury which left him in the hospital for several months. And according to the website Press Enterprise, an article on there, around 70% of all drug users are currently employed. And according to another article on the website for the National Council of Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, It is estimated that workers that abuse drugs cost employers around $81 billion each year. 65% of all workplace accidents have a relationship to drugs or alcohol, and the website for Press Enterprise says that 40% of these injuries on the job are caused by employees using drugs. Between 10 and 20% of American workers who die at work have a positive result when tested for drugs or alcohol, stated on drugabuse.com. Also, this website says that OSHA did a study that states that the most dangerous jobs, such as mining and constructions, also have the highest rating for drug abuse by their employees. This issue is very important because it affects all of us. It could affect you, and you could be in danger if you are a customer of that service or a fellow coworker. And if you're an employer, drug-using employees could cost you a fortune and hurt you financially. The way that they could cause you money is from the lost time if they choose not to show up to work, accidents they might have, and compensation. So the solution to all this is routine drug testing. We should test new employees before they're hired, and there should also be frequent drug testing for currently employed workers. The first step to all this would be to make a list of the company's rules stating any no-tolerance policies and defining illegal drugs. And according to the website for Industrial Health Service Network, it says that the next step you need to do is to locate a business that provides drug testing. Then the next step is to train and educate all employees, including supervisors, on the drug testing procedures. So the way that this all works is the requiring drug testing for employees will help reduce the danger to the drug user and to others. And it will also prevent costly incidents from employers. So it's hard, with this topic, it's hard to talk about success stories, but if you look at the statistics, it has been proven to help. And of course, there are a couple objections that come with drug testing in the workplace. The first one might be requiring drug testing could be expensive for the company. Well, if you think about it, the cost is worth it if it protects employees and others. Also, it would be cheaper to use drug testing rather than to have an employee cause a costly accident. Another objection could be drug testing would take up too much time. This is not necessarily true. Stated at drugs.com, negative results usually arrive within 24 hours. And even then, positive results only take about 4 to 5 days. And also, again, the time is worth it if it protects employees and others. So the website DearWiz states some pros to drug testing in the workplace. First of all, it reduces the number of workplace accidents due to drug abuse. Secondly, the testing could force casual users to clean up their act before the testing, which could prevent an addiction from occurring. A third thing would be drug testing in the workplace prevents workplace violence that could be caused by drug use. Another thing could be it avoids the tardiness and absenteeism that is likely to occur with drug users, and this could cut into the company profits. And the fifth thing is drug testing can steer drug-abusing workers toward treatment programs. So with all of this, workers who abuse drugs can be a hazard to themselves and to everyone around them. But routine drug testing is the best way to prevent this problem. Testing will guarantee that workers are not on drugs and hopefully discourage drug use altogether. Although drug abuse in the workplace is a serious problem, requiring drug testing is a very simple solution. So the next time your company considers drug testing or an accident occurs due to drug usage, vote yes for drug testing. Okay, that was lame. How long is that? It has to be 5 to 7 minutes.
9:40. It's
9
still going.
minutes?